I don't like the coloring on my webcam today. You know what? Let's reset everything to default and start from scratch. It'll be a bit jank for a bit. Oh. Interesting. No, we don't want to mess with exposure. I am in the dark. Not supposed to be. It's not intentional. I don't actually know what I had my settings to. Oh no, I shouldn't have hit reset. Guys, it's a problem. I didn't know my webcam could go this bad. It's not white balance. Backlight comp. It's not gain. Not brightness. Guys, I've completely screwed it up. Oh, good. It reset itself. Okay. What was it at? What was different? Nothing. Note to self, don't use the default button in the C930 camera properties. At least I don't look yellow now. Awesome. Tweet went out. Discord post went out. Now, what I have learned... I've had a rough half hour. I had originally adjusted my camera setup to instead use my old phone, which I broke the screen on, and connect that either using NDI or using, what's it called, Cameo? Camo Studio. Unfortunately, both require the phone to be unlocked, and one of them is paid. Now, I was using ADB to actually control the phone up until today, when, because I hadn't connected over ADB, the authentication had reset, and it no longer recognized my computer. And so I can't actually control the phone using ADB to be able to unlock it. And if I connect it over HDMI, I run into an issue where
we are strong.
I need to adjust the white balance a bit more.
Kenji, this is just like old times.
Our paths cross for now. As to the future.
ADB won't recognize it, and over HDMI, it'll actually
Winston,
basically block you from seeing what's on the screen until you type in your PIN. However, for some reason, it won't let me type in my PIN, and I can't see why, because I can't connect to ADB to be able to get the single frame where it'll actually show me what screen it's trying to load. And I can't connect it over HDMI because it blocks secure input, basically.
4, 3,
So I'm stuck
1.
using my webcam, which I was hoping to essentially give to my brother to use on stream. And instead, I'm stuck like this with who knows what's going on, you know? And the other thing I learned is that I like to see my audio meters. Unfortunately, those audio meters actually kill my OBS, my game frame rate, because any motion on any monitor that isn't my 90 Hz display, I'm going to switch it to 60 in a second to see if it helps. But it results in minor stuttering. Like, this isn't smooth for me unless I remove the audio meters, which is not ideal. I'm going to quickly... And let's make sure that the stream actually went live everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch are all live. That's all that matters. Right, let's quickly switch the refresh rate on my monitor. Give everything a moment to catch up. Man, that is unpleasant. But it's a little smoother. It's a little delayed, actually. But maybe I'm just that used to 90 hertz gaming. I do have my VR rig behind me that I've considered using as a streaming rig. And I might just NDI... I might NDI my entire computer feed out to it.
Step right up.
It's an idea.
Justice! I will never surrender.
So, what are we doing today? Basically, over the past 2 weeks, I have been playing Overwatch for around 3 hours a day after work, with the goal of getting 2 levels every day until I hit Platinum Border on October 4th, the release date of Overwatch 2. I've successfully gained 50-ish levels the past 2 weeks. And I have another 136 to go. So that's exciting. This is my first attack match today. I had 3 defense matches. The second was a backfill. And I think I won one of them. And this one's not going great either. What I realized is after playing for 2+ hours per day, I reached a point where my MMR had actually gone up a little. That's great, because I've been stuck in frickin' low gold, high silver for a couple of years at this point. I was mid-plat at one stage, but that was for like 1 season, so it doesn't really count. And what ended up happening, my MMR went up this week, basically, and my games got harder, but my teammates didn't get any smarter. So I've been playing with really dumb teammates against higher MMR. Yeah, 60 FPS is really hurting me here. Unfortunate.
Greetings. Seconds remaining.
Yes. Correct, Dylan. Hi, Dylan. How you going? Hope your Friday night's going well. I am legitimately debating hiding my audio mixer tab. What I might do... I wonder if the new Stream Deck plugin has, like, audio levels on the buttons. Because I could just put that on my Stream Deck. Hey, PKV. The most obvious thing about knowing you're playing with really dumb players is that they don't target the supports at all. Like, that has been consistent in every single game this past week. There will be usually a Brigitte and an Ana on the enemy team. Sometimes a Mercy instead of an Ana. But generally it'll be those two. And nobody attacks them. They're instead attacking the tanks, which have huge health pools that are repeatedly being healed. And there's nothing I can do. Because what I realized is that as a fully charged Zarya, I cannot outdamage an Ana being healed passively by Brigitte, which is not fair. And clearly, my aim must be really bad for that to be the case. But that is what I've been dealing with, so I basically gave up on that. All right, let's quickly check here. I'm going to switch to this scene while I do this. OBS should be in this list. Audio mixer. Mute, unmute, but do you have a visual? Because that's not a visual, is it? So we're looking at mic. And that'll just mute, right? I guess that's enough. That tells me if I'm muted or not.
Welcome to Jakarta.
Hey Root, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Let's just label it OBS mic. Oh, see, I've been backfilled.
I will
Alright, well then, in that case, if we know my mic is working, I'm going to hide my audio mixer in OBS. Going to switch back to 90s. And I'm going to...
They're getting one back.
That's much smoother. That's what I need.
Back this up.
Also, why aren't notifications disabled?
Forgot some.
Let's just disable preview. And... Oh, that's not good.
Taking heavy fire. My shield's up.
So Dylan, essentially, my frame rate is a solid 90 in-game. However, I can visually see a stutter where it doesn't look like 90. Only if I have any kind of animation of movement or anything on any of my secondary monitors. I have it set to alarms only. Why? Why was I seeing messenger notifications? I'm gonna have to hide my game capture dock as well. That's more like it.
Patching you up.
Yeah, Root, I've been good. Super busy, super tired.
Shield taking damage.
Oh, God. But yeah, if I, for example, have a YouTube video playing on my second monitor, Dylan, or someone is typing in Discord and it has the little dots moving at the bottom of the window, then
Might need a few.
any game I'm playing, the frame rate does not feel like 90. Even though everything reports that it's 90. Not ideal.
Feel better soon.
So you guys will have to tell me if I accidentally switch to the wrong scene or lean away from the camera. I also haven't spoken this much in a while, so I may end up yawning a lot.
Payload moving out.
60
Keep it
seconds
covered.
remaining.
Good as new.
Just... Don't tell them. I think I turned in-game music back on. Quite sure I did.
There comes this heavy.
Duplicating Genji.
Feeling better.
30 seconds.
Taking heavy fire.
Oh, I can't out-damage that. Come on.
Practice makes perfect. Not to mention some bumps.
10 seconds remaining.
Pick up the pace. We can do this.
The other downside of playing this game
No one can hide from
solo, hey Pete's. The only downside of playing this game solo, to try and get 2 levels per day, which can take anywhere between 2 and 4 hours depending on if I'm winning matches, is that Quick Play gets you 100% XP per match. Arcade gets you 80%, which I was getting queue times of half an hour, so I gave up on that. And competitive gives you 120%. On top of that, you can get an additional 20% if you're in a group. Unfortunately, all of my friends who previously played Overwatch as much as I did no longer play Overwatch. And the friends who are willing to either rage quit it or gave up on it because they got so annoyed by it. So I have 0 friends playing Overwatch. Yeah. But I'm halfway to this next level. And I made myself this webpage, which I'm going to quickly show on screen, which actually reads the Overwatch API to determine what level I am, which in this case I am 65, and tells me how many more levels I need each day. Because at the start, I needed 14 levels to level off so that I'd be able to do 2 levels per day.
Traveling to
So for the first, like, 5 days,
prepare.
I was actually doing closer
Select
to like 5 or 6 levels per day. But it's gotten harder to do even 2 levels a day. I've been literally going to bed at midnight because of it.
I will prove myself.
True, PKV. And part of it is you can very easily get stuck in a certain skill rank, and it's very hard to get out of it once you've done that, especially if you're like
We'll be
me
taking a family vacation here anytime soon. Papa might have a breakdown.
and you have, 1,300 hours in the game. The game at that point has a very good understanding of where your skill level is supposed to be. And as you can see, the last few matches I've lost,
capture.
all of these are today, right? From here. You can see most of these have been losses. But let's hope this one isn't. Let's hide the preview again.
You'll take
So I
it.
get full frame rate. Yeah.
I got you. Taking heavy fire.
The other thing I've noticed by playing, 2 to 3 hours of this per day is that it's really obvious that they haven't added levels or like maps in a long time. Oh, sounds about right. But yeah, I've had, what, 1 win today? So that's nice. What was I saying? Yeah, I get the same batch of maps every single day because there are so few maps in the game. I want to say yesterday I got a couple maps twice. And it's like, yeah, I know they didn't spend a lot of time releasing stuff for Overwatch 1 over the past 2 years while they've been working on Overwatch 2. But Overwatch 2, they've been focused on story maps, which won't even come out. I have regrets.
My barrier's about
This was a
to
bad
go.
idea.
My barrier's
They've been working on story maps, so they won't be part of the main quick play roster, and that won't be out until next year anyway. So the end result is they'll release Overwatch 2 with a new game mode that has like 3 or 4 maps of its own, and like 1 or 2 maps elsewhere. But they're removing 2CP, which is like maps like Hanamura. So you end up with overall about the same number of maps. A few new maps, which is good. But you lose some really nice maps because people don't like 2CP. And they've promised so far, I think, 2 new heroes, which is not a lot for not having the game for a couple, not having any updates for a couple of years. For me, they're always like, oh yeah, we want to add like 100 heroes, and it's like, sure, you could. The game needs more maps, though.
So got some news. Good as new.
Because the game's been around for 6 years now. That is possible, PKV. Purely because if I play often enough and well enough,
I can do better
then
than that.
potentially my MMR will be higher, and therefore my games will continue, maybe not as aggressively as this week, for example, but they will continue to get a little bit harder each week. And if that's the case, then if I'm already struggling, then I'm going to struggle even more. Which is a problem. Yes, exactly. And it's not even the fact that it's a competitive shooter, right? It's just that you end up playing the same set of maps every single day, and you end up every day feels the same. It starts to feel like work. Because like CSGO, for example, has had the same maps for ages. I don't know if TF2... I don't think TF2's added any new maps in the past 10 years. But for Overwatch, it definitely needs more maps. Because there's only so many times you can stand here on this point watching your soldier get wrecked by a Winston, you know? Or watch your soldier get hooked by another Roadhog.
I'm feeling unstoppable.
Impossible.
That wasn't the plan.
Enemy return.
That should be better.
Best round lost.
Minor differences.
Score 0-1.
Just quickly checking Discord to see if I didn't miss anything critical. Fair.
Tempest fugit.
That's the thing about typing quickly so that you have near real-time communication. Especially with low latency streaming.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Yes. Whole crew is a bit of a stretch. Yep, so I can actually see my frame rate visually lower every time a new message pops up in chat. Like, that is how blatant the weird frame rate behavior I see is. And I don't know how to fix it because I don't know the cause. Just fixing my game bar docs because they're... Sometimes game bar loads on the wrong display. And that moves all the docs into the resolution of my vertical monitor. Well, they're not pronounced particularly differently, Dylan.
No place to go but up.
You can see how they're similar, right?
My shield's up. Feeling better.
Did you see how much health McCree had, or Cassidy had, and he just kept walking? I don't know whether he assumed he would get healed, or he just didn't know he had that much health, but that's what I'm talking about when I'm like, these people are behaving like they don't know how to play the game.
Catching you up.
Like, he didn't head towards a health pack. He just went, I'm going to the middle of the point.
You feel better.
Nice.
Let them up. Observe the barrier.
Du mår bättre snart.
Alright, soldier is, Cassidy now. Okay. balls. I did not promise that I would be any good at support. Oh, and during the first week, I played a lot of Moira when I knew I wasn't doing well at Brigitte. And the thing is, I wasn't doing well as Brigitte most of the time. However, anytime I was playing Brigitte, I was having significantly more fun than I was when I was playing Moira. So I just basically exclusively play Brigitte when I get support. But because I queue for Flex, which can put me in DPS, tank, or support, most commonly it puts me in tank, which I'm starting to get a bit tired of playing Zarya.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round.
I guess if I'm getting defense as often as I am, maybe I should just be playing a lot of Orisa. My nose is very itchy. Very annoying. And none of us are near the objective because we're all stuck in this corner.
I'm taking the objective. Come on over. Good as new.
I was gonna say, what's the bet that Roadhog dies to Hanzo, but it's okay, he won. We're good. What I have noticed is these King of the Hill matches do tend to be very close. It's not particularly often that I have matches where, you know, both rounds are easily won. It's either one round is easily won and then the other team compensates, or every round is close to the point where we go all 3 rounds. Not sure that was necessary, Hanzo, but okay.
I'm getting good at this.
There we go.
I got you.
I have had a couple situations where I out-healed supports, but like a lot of players that I've had on my team the past week and a half have been like, I've had a level 5 Symmetra. Was it level 5 or 15? Where they switched to Symmetra and in voice chat went, so how does her teleporter work? And I was like, oh no. And then we literally had a level 1 the other day, which means it was literally their first game.
Patching you up.
Which if you're throwing a level 1 into the kinds of matches I'm in, whew, that's a way to jump into the game. And an easy way to scare a new player off, in my opinion. Alright, we might actually win this. Tanks are there. Not letting you touch. There we go.
Victory.
Yes. And how much have you played since?
Play of the game.
Hey Dottie, welcome to the stream. Hope your day's going well. Funny how that works. While I'm in queue, I'm gonna quickly fill my water. Let's enable the preview, switch to unlock on. Hello? Sure. Why not?
Now entering King's Row.
Together, we are strong.
Of course, the one time I step away, it killed me. So that's nice.
Go.
Let's quickly
Hit me.
re-hide my preview.
Barriers on you. Maximum charge.
Oh, those are the stairs. Oh, hi, Reaper.
Weak mind. Weak body.
Excellent, that's what I needed. No! Please! Will work. I think the supports are dead. Oh, now they are. They weren't. Now they are. Gotta get that Junkrat though. I always need sleep. There we go. Now my whole face is itchy. Come on. It's just traveled up.
60 seconds.
Огонь по готовности.
Spot the payload.
Morning. Good to see you. How's it going? Long time no see.
I am moving the payload. Fall in with me.
Ryan 1v1. Go for it, I guess. I think a couple sub-level 100s on the enemy team. Oh. Aha! Do you think the Ana will notice I'm low on health? No. No, she will not. Stand right next to her and still nothing. Face itches. They've been there for about 15 minutes now. I'm very well. I hope you're doing well too. Oh yeah, that's about how it feels, Feats. That's pretty much the feeling I'm getting. Part of it is I was experimenting before stream because I always do. And I was trying to get my phone to actually work over ADB again so that I could actually use my phone's camera. What did I plug in that it just... I don't remember what I plugged in. I plugged something into my front USB port. And all of my USB devices, including both Stream Decks, the keyboard and the mouse, just turned off as if they lost power. I was like, oh, maybe that was too many things pulling power. Because I'm using every single port on the motherboard, including the USB-C port. I'm using 3 USB ports on the front. Plus, I have the USB dock on the back of my main monitor connected with all 4 ports in use there. And actually, 3 ports in use on my left monitor. Honestly, I haven't looked, but I'm getting the feeling I need more. I would assume at least 2. 1 for the back, 1 for the front. I'll check if I have USB view. And... oh.
Barriers on you. Go. Maximum
That's the kind of feedback you want.
Promising.
Well, you didn't break a thing, but we've already had, I think it was Suslick that complained that essentially if you have a source full screen, if the source is full screen, then the with the default like option of fit preview to screen, the rotation handle is off the edge just slightly, so it's hard to grip. But honestly, that's not a big deal. It can be fixed later. Might actually win this. Notice how I'm the only one attacking either of their supports. I don't know what the rest of the team is doing. Instead, I'm forced to defend myself from the... Come on, where did she go? There we go. Yeah, USB can only handle so much Michu. It's frustrating, really. Oh, why would you nano the Mercy? Oh, that's evil. Oh, God. I need to escape. It was necessary, I promise. Oh, what is this? Do any play kill streak? Overwatch 2 is coming October 4th. There have been 2 public betas. And there will be no more. Okay. Oh. But feats, that is why I am aiming for 2 levels every day until October 4th, because I want to get Platinum Border before it comes out.
I will never surrender.
I know, Dylan. And that's what I mean, where I'm like, I am often the last person to die. And sure, I may not have gold damage, but clearly I'm doing well. Hi, May. Oh. Died, good. And my face is itchy again. Come on, what?
Victory.
Helped. I think that helped.
Play of the game.
I now have a mute button. Yeah, it doesn't help when you can't see your meters. Anyway, there's the link to
Traveling to the right.
my level tracker.
Prepare to attack.
Ooh, attack.
Select your
Yay. I can safely say that rubbing my face twice like that did help. I'm considering potentially just washing it. That might also help. But I don't know what's causing it. So I don't think washing will help.
Together, we are strong.
But yeah, you can append a question mark and then a different player's Overwatch tag using a hyphen instead of a hash. And it'll give you both the level they are right now and how many levels they would need to get Platinum Border by Overwatch 2's release. Or if they've already got Platinum Border, it'll say congratulations.
Human strength will only get you so far.
True strength is hard work and dedication, not augmentation.
I also find it funny that YouTube emails you to be like, now live on your channel, this thing. And I'm like, yes. I clicked go live. It was intentional.
Escort the payload.
We can check after this if you like. As far as I know, I don't have any allergies. It could just be the temperature in this room. No, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Thank you, Anna. I realize my face is probably red now from all the... Oh yeah, I see what happens. My bitrate dropped. Yeah, I'm running 27.2, so I don't have... Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to merge PKV's dynamic bitrate presets. We need those for 28. Oh, come on. You thought we would die that quickly?
No one can hide from my sight.
Don't worry, the bitrate will recover in about 2 minutes.
A temporary setback.
Sometimes if you haven't logged in a while, the Overwatch API just does not return valid values. So it should be question mark, Dylan, hyphen, and then the numbers. Or VODbox. I don't know what your... Yeah, that should work. So yeah, you might have to launch Overwatch once for it to detect it. Because basically, the Overwatch API updates when you close OBS, close Overwatch. So like, if I level up, I have to restart Overwatch for that page to... Ah, well, there you go. Yeah. If you don't exist, it can't know what level you are. I think it'll also do that if your profile is private, which I don't think yours would be. It's possible.
That's more like it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be. Who mentioned yet? Fur? Yes, my cat sheds everywhere. There is fur on everything all the time. So I know that pain.
Perseverance is the key.
I've basically succumbed to...
Why is the payload
I will never get fur off anything ever. Because I won't. The fact that we didn't hit that checkpoint though. So mad.
Get in there.
And also that they're just not hitting me when my bubble is up. Come on. is itchy again. You know, I have not had as much of my hair everywhere as I used to. I was younger, I'd leave hair everywhere. My desk would just be half hair. It was rough.
Rendezvous at my position.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I was unclogging my own hair from the shower. It was not good. Haven't had that problem since sometime between when I last visited my friends in the US in 2017 and now. So that's good, I guess. Oh god. Oh, hi. Who's around here? Is it just the Rhine? Good. Fine by me. Hi, Zarya. As long as you both agree it'll never be unclogged, and you don't resent each other for it, then have at it, you know? Oh god, not again. This is gonna suck. Oh no. We're good. I'm sensing a theme in today's matches. Clutch plays. Or like really extended overtime. I visit the US every 3 to 4 years if I can. I visited the US in 2017 to visit about 5 different friends. And then I was at TwitchCon in San Diego in 2019. And at the time, I had considered visiting friends after TwitchCon, but ended up deciding not to, knowing that I had plans to go in 2020. But unfortunately, those fell through, and it's still not safe enough for me to go fly again. So I regret that decision daily. Sounds like an apartment bathroom to me, Dylan. Yeah, that is also a thing. Beats. I also confirmed during my last visit that 2 weeks traveling, especially with a lot of flying, because every single friend has to live in a different city in the US, and every single flight is about an hour and a half to 2 hours to each of them. Plus, you got to get to most of the airports at least an hour before.
Practice makes perfect.
Oh no. That sucks, Dylan.
Nanoboost is ready. Get in there, and I'll get you.
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, honestly, if I could visit friends in the US and it didn't cost me $2,000 at least each time, then I would visit every year. No questions asked. Like, I don't even go for the sights anymore. Like, even just for TwitchCon, flights to San Diego and back were $2,000 Australian. My trip in 2017 was closer to $2,500, not including bus trips between Indianapolis, St. Louis, and what's the third one? My brain is thinking Ohio. Let me check my maps.
Play of the
I
game.
think that should, yes, that'll be the level point, which is good. My places. Maps, US trip 2017. Cincinnati. Right. So, yeah. I flew Dallas, Orlando, Cincinnati. Then a bus from Cincinnati to Indianapolis. Then another bus to St. Louis. And also stopped at San Fran. It's the international flight that really kills you cost-wise, and flights from city to city in the US that kill you time-wise. But Feats, in betweenish is, I mean, the US is huge, as is Australia, but the US is huge. You unfortunately can't just be like, I want to go to the US and succeed easily. It requires a lot of planning. When I went in 2017, I managed to specifically choose the time when there was a convention in Indianapolis, so I couldn't book a hotel. All right, so I'm going to quickly 9 here. So you can see it says 2 more today because I haven't refreshed it. And now that I've closed Overwatch, if I refresh this, takes a little longer because it's not cached on the server. And voila, I need 1 more level today. Oh, is it? Okay, in that case, do we blame Wavelink? Or do we blame OBS? No, it's... Really? Try refreshing and see if it fixes it itself. Let's see if it's a Twitch thing or a thing on my end, because... Well, actually, let's... 20, 25, 45. All right, then let me first restart Wavelink, because this looks fine to me, interestingly enough. Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant. All right. I restarted Wavelink just in case, even though I don't think it's my side. Watch. I've already got 3 new emails on my OBS email. Ah, this tiny window. Trying to find it. Is This mousetrack shader from 2019 it has its flaws, but compared to some of the other ones I've seen, it is better. Unfortunately, it is not my shader to share. It's a pretty cool shader. Yes, the biggest issue with Magnifier. Well, I have 2 issues with Magnifier, and 2... that's not what I meant to click. And I have 2 reasons why I don't use it. The first is that it switches to the software cursor. That is the same thing that Windows Graphics Capture does, and it results in... Which friend is playing? Oh. It results in the mouse not running at a nice frame rate.
Indubitably.
And the second issue is that it doesn't lock itself to one display. So the upside of what you're seeing is that if I move to my left monitor and start interacting with Discord, you don't see Discord because it's locked to this display capture thing. So I could be, for example, switching tabs here. Yes, it's very nice. I like it. A good PKV, yeah. Never trust your video player to correctly play video. It is an unfortunate reality of our society. I'm gonna disable the preview again.
1. Attackers incoming.
It's a bit stuttery.
Objective A.
It's a little better. Oh, I know why. Haha. Real-time player. I mean... Yes, precisely, Dylan. Very good description. Yeah, that's exactly why I have it like that. I don't want to accidentally share secrets. And it's also why I generally prefer to game capture. And why the source that I share with this scene is a sub-scene or a nested scene that contains a game capture source. I'd like to think I haven't doxed myself so far. I may have doxed one other person, or at least shown their full name online without meaning to. Because the game was showing real names, like this game was showing real names. Yes, I do have my real name out there. Partly it helps to be in a country that most people aren't in. Part of it is I did it so long ago that like there's not particularly... Oh jeez. Like I haven't had a reason to regret it yet. Okay, I got the Zen at least, so that should help balance it out. Ah yeah, sounds about right.
Just like in
I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was our Brigida panicking. Or dying. Or both. No. I am so incredibly careful when I am typing out my password to make sure it's not visible, make sure I'm not saying it out loud, make sure I'm not mouthing it. There was one time where I had to... Oh god, I walked right into that. There was one time where I had to say one of my old passwords out loud over the phone because I had been a essentially
group up.
unofficial administrator of some computers at my Polish school.
Objective.
And some other guy was more of an official IT guy that showed up and then wanted to do things on the computers but couldn't log in. And so they called me while I was at school, in high school, and were like, hey, we need the password to the computers. And I was like, okay, this is the password. And they're like, so why do you know the password? And I was like, well, I'm the one who set up the computers. They're all gonna go top, of course. And it's gonna hurt. Thanks, Genji. That is also a very good tactic, Feats.
Oh my god, that piece was amazing.
What's behind me? Was that the Zen? Yes, it was. This explains things.
Thank you, Baptiste.
My will is unbroken.
The old switcheroo with passwords. It's a great tactic.
Thank you, Baptiste. Oh, you're welcome.
Until you say a password out loud that is not your password for that site, but potentially a password for a different site. I figured out why my frame rate was still a little funky. It was because I had the audio mixes visible.
I need a hand here.
Because of course. So where's that Genji? Hi, Genji. You're just chilling out here by yourself? You're gonna ult? You're gonna hunt down some people?
Behind us!
Get in there.
Come over here. Group up with me.
No, your password is obviously Hunter 2.
Hold up now. Get inside.
Enemies over there.
Group up.
Well, that could have been bad. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. I'm so dead.
No, I've only had ult.
Yep.
Pass into the army. I am under attack.
So remember when I said it keeps putting me on defense and I seem to be more likely to lose on defense? I wasn't kidding. 1 minute left on the clock. We unnecessarily burned 2 ults. Part of that was my fault. Hopefully it does not mean we definitely lose.
Move to the beat.
Blizzard like to say win rate is about 50-50. I don't feel like it should be. And it doesn't feel like it as a player. Oh, jeez.
We got this.
Okay, I got this in. Woo. That should balance it out if they've got no supports. But that ult will hurt.
Damn.
Barriers on you.
And Moira's back too. No,
Back off if you need to. It's better to back off than die.
there's Zen's back. I know that a lot of people really dislike a couple of
Oh crap, they're
hybrid maps,
Oh, close. GG.
and specifically playing defense on them. I've never disliked it. I just feel like defense every single time becomes repetitive very quickly. So does attack, so there needs to be some variety. And honestly, I will say I have not had a lot of payload maps lately. I did have Junkertown earlier. And we had King's Row. The King's Row was on attack. And we got all the way to the end, so that was nice. I'm gonna quickly wash my face, just to see if it helps.
Now traveling to Busan. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Refreshing.
I will prove myself.
Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
Alrighty. Ah. We will see if that makes a difference. Man, I remember when this map was new. Now I've played it like 100,000 times.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Taking heavy fire. Jag fixar dig.
Sim and a Tracer. Interesting combination.
The objective is now.
Taking damage. Let me patch that up.
Ah. Oh, thanks. I want to say this is the one when I got when I was in Orlando in 2017. Because obviously, if you go to Orlando, you obviously have to go to Universal. Well, that path isn't safe.
Feeling better?
The better is it dies here.
That's how you do it.
What's the bet I die here? No.
Rally to me.
Come down, coming down and around.
Let me patch that up.
Down and around. Oh, she dodged that pretty good. Oh, I have regrets. I shouldn't have gone first. It's definitely worth going. Flight of the Hippogriff is great. I think that's the one it was. No, what was the other one? Flight of the Hippogriff is the outdoor roller coaster, I think.
Initiating
I
objective
think.
capture routine.
There's the one in the castle that's really good.
Jag fixar dig. I'll knock some sense in you. My barrier can leave a
I would would have liked to have used that shield from Marissa a bit. Oh, no. That's my fault because I can't say
Practice
preview.
makes perfect.
For letting me know.
Some bumps and bruises.
Best round.
You're watching us lose. That's... you know what? I'm just gonna hide them out playing manually.
Score
Because...
2-1.
Yeah.
Youth truly is wasted on the young.
Yeah. If I could have, a 34-inch ultra-wide 1440p running at 120 hertz and then all my other monitors running at 120 hertz, I would do that, and that would probably solve most of my problems. Unfortunately, here we are. The 90 hertz. Technically, my monitor is supposed to go to 100, but if I set it, like, overclocked to 100, I get a black screen with a white bar along the top. So I can only technically go as high as 99. And my thinking was, 90 feels a little safer in terms of any kind of content creation. So, here we are. Oh, that Moira orb, please. And the Zen. Yes, a lot to keep track of. Especially if you don't have your mixer or your preview visible. Makes it a lot harder. I was considering using my phone to display my preview, to at least be able to see that. But then I realized there isn't an NDI monitor for Android. Because I was considering either do it on my phone or my Android TV. But with no NDI monitor on Android, can't do either. So what I might do, because I think my NUC has 2 HDMI ports, or like, I don't know. Ah yeah, NDI is fun. I know people are like, oh, there are better alternatives, but NDI is fun.
Shield's taking damage. I'm under attack.
I might get my stream assets onto my VR rig. And maybe when I stream in a couple weeks, or maybe when I stream over this weekend, maybe, we'll see. I might try doing that and see how my frame rate goes. Oh yeah. Yes, but NDI is neat like that. It is massive overkill for running to the same machine. Alright, guess we're doing this. Oh, yep, I'm so dead. Did I mention I was dead? I mean, it can be a resource hog. Because it is technically compressing and uncompressing. But like, everyone recently was like, oh, use teleport. Which is basically sending JPEGs. And like, fine. But I don't like JPEGs normally. Why would I want to use them for sending video between computers or devices or apps? It sounds like a terrible use of JPEG. Oh god! Really wish this game had more unique tanks. So that it wasn't Roadhog every single game. The thing I actually wish this game had was proper match history. Like one that I could browse on my phone or on a web page and be like, hey, show me how many matches I played, who was on each team, what they played, whether I've run into the same player 100 times, How many people left directly before the match ended? Ah. But yes, in terms of network usage, NDI is a resource hog. In terms of CPU, I have a 3900X. I think I'm fine.
Jag hjälper dig.
No worries, Michu. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy work. Enjoy your Friday. And have a great weekend. And I'll just watch all my teammates die around me. I think that sounds like a great plan. And I'm dead. That was rough.
Get on point!
And that is how we lose another round. I have a button for this. This button. Yes, that button. Nope, I'm not going to make that. I can't move fast enough. See ya. Fighting your phone.
Play of the game.
I no longer have to fight my phone. I have a fun new phone. That's one. See? Fun new phone. The launcher I've chosen just keeps deleting widgets though. Like randomly all the apps in the apps list will disappear. So right now, you can see I have a... Oh, wrong screen. You can see I have a bunch of apps. Sometimes just the app list goes blank. And so all my docs, my widgets disappear and I have to re-add them. And then they disappear again. And so I haven't re-added them because I'm like, they're going to disappear again. So I'm just not going to bother. But yeah. Surface Duo 2. Very fun little device. I'm enjoying it. It's the first phone I've been excited in owning and playing around with for a while. No kidding though. The other launcher I use called Square, I think I hid it from the list. Yeah, no, actually here it is. The other launcher I had, which I paid for on my previous phone.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Doesn't support 2 screens properly. So I haven't bothered like actually setting it up. Because I want to be able to split them between like this, where I've got the app list and the tiles on separate screens. Ooh, attack! And support. Sweet.
Do we have time to go on some rides? Flight to Duskwood is my favorite.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'll enjoy the quiet while it lasts.
Just trying to bury some hair. Maybe this will help.
Visualize the next.
Okay. Magic.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I continue to miss my Windows Phone, which I do still have here. I did swap out the battery because it was misbehaving, and even the new battery was still not working right, so I haven't used it in 5 years at least, which is a bummer because it was a great experience. I haven't muted myself, have I? No, I haven't. Excellent. Where did this come from? Yeah. Well, Windows Phone had so many mistakes associated with it.
Not to mention some bumps.
that it doesn't surprise me
My teleporter is online.
that it failed. I'm just bummed that it did. Yeah. Windows Phone 10 would have been... sorry, Windows Phone 11 would have been... disappointing. But what drives me nuts is... Okay, so Windows Phone's dead. So now they have Microsoft Launcher. Why isn't Microsoft Launcher anywhere close to as useful as
This might need a few
Windows Phone
adjustments.
was?
Feeling better? Feel holding.
Like, why is Microsoft Launcher basically a standard Android launcher with boring icons and folders?
I got you.
Like, at least make it unique in some way. If I wanted
Better soon.
stock Android as a launcher, I would use... I just... Don't res me, Mercy. That was embarrassing. It's unnecessary, but I guess it was... It'll help. You know, the Moira.
I'll knock some sense into you. My
Windows Phone had so many great ideas that have just been ditched.
Come on, try me.
The first of which was hubs. So there was the idea where each social app that you installed, rather than you having to go to each social app to see things, it would integrate with existing apps built into the phone. My favorite one was People. Where the idea was your contacts across every app, whether it be Facebook, whether it be WhatsApp, whether it be anything else, would all show up in the People app. But exactly. Yes. Because that is exactly it, Beats. I was getting to that, but yes. Because they want you to see their branding and they want you to see their ads. Those are the two things, right?
You're making this easy.
Which is a bummer because it would be even better now because people are spread out along across even more social apps, right? You've got Instagram, you've got Discord, you've got WhatsApp, you've got Twitter. Yes. And in that case, it's more about eyeballs. And in the same way when even like streaming services integrate into streaming apps outside of OBS, other streaming apps, most of the time you will have a Twitch logo, a YouTube logo, because branding is important. Whereas OBS just has the names because OBS is designed to be as generic as possible to support as many things as possible. And because we're just sending an RTMP URL, there's no obligation on our side to show every single brand's logo. We could. Who knows? We might eventually. It's a great example of OBS being purposefully open. I'm running out of oxygen.
Back in the fight.
I've only been live an hour and a half? What is this? And it's 9:15. Yeah, that sounds about right. Why would you even res that? Mercy, what are you doing? This is what I mean. I yawn when I talk a lot. I was watching this music streamer the other day, and anytime someone wrote the word yawn in chat, she would yawn. Not on purpose, but that's what ended up happening. It was great. And every time I read your message, my brain is like, yes, yawn again, come on. I'm just gonna need you to say a bunch of words to scroll that out of my view. That would be great. Every single time. Hi, mate. Hey, how are you not dead? Come on. The Moira was too busy fading instead of healing. Hi, Ryan. Huzzah!
Victory. Play of the game.
One thing that I have also noticed with Overwatch, by playing it again, is the music hypes you up so much. And when I played the Overwatch 2 beta, they changed the sound engine, and the music sounds even better. And I'm so excited to play it for that alone. Well, actually, no. There are two reasons why I'm really excited about Overwatch 2. 3 reasons. The first is, finally, they're actually doing stuff again. This game can be so good if they spend their time on it, and hopefully they will. Second reason is the sound engine is improved, and the surround sound actually sounds cleaner. So right now in Overwatch 1, the sound behind you sounds a bit filtered, like it's stereo that's been spread out, even though it's not. Like, you can still tell things apart, but there's a kind of like echo to it that's not needed, and that's gone in Overwatch 2. The third,
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Ninty? Is that a game? Or your headphones? Don't know what Ninty is. Oh, yeah. The third is that Overwatch 2 has proper 21:9 resolution. In Overwatch 1, they added 21:9 about a year and a half in. However, instead of just extending the viewport horizontally, they do it... Yes, 21:9 is ultra-wide. They instead zoom in and crop the top and bottom. In a game that has verticality, and when they lock the aspect ratio to 103, that is a nightmare to play, because if a Pharah flies up there and you have the top, you know, chopped off, you're not going to see it. And in Overwatch 2, they've actually fixed it, where rather than chopping the top and bottom off, they just extend the sides. Their original excuse for doing it the way they did it in this game is, you'll have an unfair competitive advantage by being able to see a tiny bit more on each side. It was bullshit from day one. My guess is the engine couldn't handle it. I think that's the actual reason. Because if we're talking competitive advantages, higher mouse DPI, higher resolution, higher frame rate. Yes. You were basically being punished for buying an ultra-wide. But none of those other competitive advantages were blocked or isolated in any way. If anything, they added a bunch of features to the settings that tried to lower latency and improve frame rates and all sorts of things to make sure that all your key presses, if your hardware was expensive enough and capable enough, to make the gameplay experience nicer. So yeah, my guess is the engine couldn't handle it, but they lied and said it was a competitive advantage thing. And so they fixed it for Overwatch 2 silently. Because they don't have a changelog, of course. They might, when the game actually releases. I doubt it, but they might.
Amplification matrix ready.
Damage amplified.
The only downside of 21 by 9 in Overwatch 2 is that you can't squeeze the HUD to still be 16 by 9.
Enemy contact.
So I already have trouble knowing when all my abilities are available, which is the bottom right corner, and how much ammo I have. It's even worse if your corners are all the way out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, this is...
My will is unbroken.
Yeah, PKV, it does require a little tweaking to support the Python changes. Little changes in CMake and uncheck copy dependencies.
Wiek żywi, wiek uczys.
Huh, someone just asked if process audio capture on Windows will support surround sound. There's no reason why it shouldn't. You're just capturing a process. Unless the process doesn't report how many channels it's got. That would be weird. Man, they didn't even take the bait. Well... Sonic started playing. Good, I won't be alone in this. Which one? Never mind, I'm disabling scripting. Yeah, that seems to be the solution most people are going for. Which platform did I keep disabling scripting on because I could not get it to work? I think it was macOS. Let's invite Sonic. Watch him, oh, I was going to say watch him not join because he probably walked off. No, that's Jats. That's what Jats used to do.
Can't keep a good ape down.
You spy. Spying on me, are we?
Sort of only just launched stream, really.
Fair enough. Let me know how volumes are. They should be fine, but I can't see audio meters.
For a while about whether I was going to play or not because I'm tired. I've got to come along for a few games.
That's fair. Friday is usually a tired night for me as well.
Yeah, it was a long day at work as well. Like 6.
I'm going to have to lower game audio after I lose against this Roadhog. Doesn't count as a win. Alright. Overwatch, let's put you at 50. Yeah, you would not have wanted to be part of my first 3 matches today. They were all defense. The second one was a backfill. And I believe I lost 2 out of 3, but they all sucked.
Rough.
Hey Reaper. How you doing? Oh, I had 11 health. The Torb turret just needed to finish me off.
That was a pretty rough situation. Like, a Reaper paired with their body support like that. Like, good luck.
Yeah, because Reaper heals himself by every bit of damage he does, which is obnoxious as heck.
I mean, I get it, it makes him a tank killer, but Yeah, it's a bit much.
Oh, hi, Roadhog. Yeah, I'm quite sure there's been a Roadhog in every match today, which is great. There is nothing I can do here.
No, but your Mercy's just keeping you alive.
About that, Mercy? She's out there damage boosting Reinhardt. I was saying this on stream earlier, that like, okay, my MMR has gone up, but my teammates are so much dumber.
Yeah,
like none of them are anywhere near the point.
And that Torbers was just running around in the back line there and everyone was just ignoring him.
I've had Mercy's attempt to res in situations where they will not get the res off successfully. I've had people just diving off or like placing themselves in positions where they immediately get killed. I've had Mercy's damage boosting when they should be healing and so on and so forth. It's or pocketing someone who's not even close to the fight. That's fair, Dylan. And I would probably be doing something similar with I was working for a US entity. Oh, this is the second time I've had this map today, by the way. That's the other thing that really bugs me, because they didn't release any new maps over the past 2 years. So focused on designing maps for the story missions, which won't even come out until next year. There's just such a minimal variety of maps. Like, they're not bad maps, but there's so few of them.
Yeah, it does get annoying when you're playing the same maps over and over.
Especially when you're fighting on the same choke points. Like, at least on this map there is some variety because everyone plays differently. There are like 3 or 4 different ways to get to the point.
Yeah, sure.
And to attack a point. But like, Eichenwald. Everyone always uses the exact same choke point, and divas never fly over the top to back cap. Tracers never go around the back to back cap. Sombra's never back cap. And it's like, there's so many ways you could be doing this in an interesting way, but no, everyone just stands behind the Reinhardt while the Reinhardt's shield gets completely destroyed.
Yep.
And like, what am I supposed to do in this situation where my team is all dead? Or just altered and chilling by spawn?
I'm guessing people have just given up.
Apparently. Just don't understand why. Yes, Dylan. And the biggest downside of payload maps is you stick a bastion and some sort of shield tank on the payload, and they will just successfully Where did that go? That's not where I aimed.
Yeah. Because you got booped.
If you can get rid of the bastion and shield tank on the payload, there can be some variety to them. Unfortunately, once there's a bastion on the payload, you're probably not going to get them off.
Yeah, it is quite difficult. Funnily enough, the most counterintuitive strat is probably one of the best moves of just rush it.
Yeah. Because it can only shoot at one of you at a time.
Exactly. Running towards the Bastion is terrifying, but it's the best way to do it. You just have to get in its face and make it move.
Yep. Pretty much.
But
Alright,
obviously,
I'm halfway to
that's
my second level.
terrifying, so you don't do that. Oh, cool. I don't actually have to play that many games then.
No. Depending on if we win or lose, wins, maybe 3. Losses, maybe 8.
Yeah, that's fair.
It does bug me because if the game's going to try and force a 50% win rate anyway, getting half XP for a loss sounds like a punishment for something you didn't even do.
No, right.
Traveling to Numbani. Prepare
Ah.
your defenses.
I think this is the second Numbani of the day. I think this was my first defense for today. Let's check if it's been knocked off my history. Yep, there it is. 2 hours ago, Numbani lost 7.5 minute long match.
I will prove myself.
So yeah, second Numbani of the day.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
That's fair, Dylan.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Now, the bigger punishment is not having any friends who play this anymore, so most of the time I have to spend 3 hours losing games. Because I don't have that 20% XP boost.
It makes a hell of a difference.
It does. Like, occasionally I'll have my brother join me, and whew, those matches go by so much faster. And tend to be significantly more entertaining, too.
That's half of it. It's just like, even if it doesn't go by faster, it's just more fun to play with people.
Mm-hmm.
Let me patch that up.
Okay, our Ash is just ruining things.
Oh, bastards. Potentially, Dylan.
We still need you.
Not definitely, because it does sometimes even out the MMR. In the same way Forza will, like, if you have 2 different people with, like, different class cars, half the cars will be one class and the other half of the cars will be B class. So you'll always at least be somewhere in the middle at minimum.
Better.
Oh, balls. Good news is they don't have a Roadhog.
Oh, I died so quickly. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Hanzo
Hanzo arrows will do that to you.
I didn't even realize he was there. I just, like, died really quickly.
Well, they did kind of dive in together.
Do more bet this not.
Oh no, I was just focusing everything on the ground, so I just straight up didn't realize that he was there.
Good. That's dragons. Yippee dragons. I missed. Thank God he wasn't charging in my direction. Again. I'm yawning again. Great.
Simply following my healing would be appreciated.
Hanzo thinks I will let him just shoot me in the face.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of Hanzos wish that you could do that.
Well, I positioned myself in a way where he could see me. He just kind of stared me down. Oh, they nano boosted him. Anna killed me with the sleep dart. That's amazing.
Yeah. It does damage.
Yeah, but that just shows how little health I had. Because
That's
I play Brigitte way too aggressively. I play her as a frontliner, not as a, you know...
But I mean, how else are you meant to play her?
You're
just doesn't
supposed
really
to
help when-
you're supposed to be somewhere in the middle where you have the opportunity to do a bit of damage, but generally you're in the middle so that you're protected by your DPS and your tanks.
Yeah, but you really don't have a team cult to help that.
No, you don't.
Tactical visor activated.
Oh, where did that come from?
Rally to me!
I dodged that. Diva didn't. From the sky is the correct answer, Dylan.
Come here and get stabilized.
Hmm.
60 seconds remaining.
McCree's up top.
Not anymore.
Yeah, then Moira's dead.
Hanzo took out my shield. That's
kill.
rude.
Let me patch that up. Activating self-destruct sequence.
Should work. Oh, jeez. No! Precisely, Dylan.
No place to go but up.
I'm gonna have to refill my cup again.
And we win.
At least I won this defense. Helps to have a teammate who knows what he's doing.
I got you. Come on, everyone. Don't fix that.
Water.
Tracer just recalled right into my bloody bullets.
I am down 1 tea and 2 waters, so I'm gonna go refill.
Play of the game.
Hey, nice!
Shit, hello.
I'll leave this up then.
Double, triple kill.
I guess I did mob half their team. Yes, I got the emote at the end. Go me.
I also have to very quickly feed my cat.
That's important. Must keep cat happy.
I've reached a point where I can time my bathroom and cat feeding breaks between matches. This is my second Junkertown defense today. There's Junkertown. I lost it in 8.5 minutes an hour ago. So I think we know how this is gonna go.
I will prove myself.
Yep, Overwatch chat still as weird as always when it's not being toxic.
Oh yeah, that tracks. My mic is also slightly delayed now. That's not ideal. Hide chat. There we go. Problem solved.
Yeah, that's usually how you do it.
You'll feel better soon.
Stop the payload.
Oh, they have a Doomfist.
Yeah, they're pretty common now.
They
I think
don't have
people are.
Doomfist.
I think people are practicing Doomfist to play him as a tank in Overwatch 2.
He's a tank in Overwatch 2?
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of fair. He is pretty dangerous.
Yeah, raise his health pool, slow him down very slightly.
Oh.
Yeah, I was expecting that. I was just waiting to see how long it would take me to die.
I can do better than that.
I think I've discovered one of my more annoying issues with this game lately.
Oh?
Tanks are boring.
Yes. And on top of that, there aren't many of them. So you're stuck with like 6 basic boring tanks.
Damn it, their Zarya's good and I don't have...
And she hurts too. But yes, that is exactly my issue with the tanks as well.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
I can do better than that.
And the problem is, they don't add many more tanks in Overwatch 2.
Yeah, no, I just don't find them fun. Like, yeah.
Oh, my shield is gone.
Good to know this consistent still happens. Like, yeah, exactly what. Oh wait, you don't have chat up. I was gonna say like this guy's like totally a fun game, not one-sided at all. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right.
E2, you mean in Overwatch? It could be your internet connection.
Really? He dropped a dragon right in front of my... Damn it, my hooks are really bad.
Surrounded by tanks that are killing me.
I'm so dead, I'm so dead, I'm so dead, I'm so dead. I'm not dead.
I have a similar issue with the supports. Because there's so few of them, if you get bored with any of them, the others aren't much different. And some of them require very specific skills, such as Ana. You need to be relatively good as a sniper.
Yeah, somewhat. Like, you do have a pretty reasonable bloody threshold of aim.
Yeah,
like when you're scoped in, that little triangle in a scope, pretty much so long as they're about in that area, the bullet will kind of home to them.
Yeah. With Zen, you have to be good at finding ways of escaping, because he doesn't have a lot of them.
One of the hard ones.
Mercy's just boring straight up. Like, Mercy's purposefully boring.
Alright, I need to swap. This way Zarya just shut me down so hard. It's not fun.
Oh, my cat is scratching at my door.
Damn it. Fuck it.
Oh god. I have 16 health.
Anyway. Oh, the monkey.
Oh, he got me in the face. I'm a very bad Brigitte when I'm on defense.
Like, Tazo just launched that from bloody spawn.
Yeah, they do that. Did I mention my teammates have been dumb this week?
I don't need something like that. Oh, mine.
Ah.
Genji, what are you doing, you dickhead?
I've reached the point where I don't care how many times I die. as Brigitte. I just want more hours in her.
Mention some bumps and bruises. Back this up.
I'm gonna say burn the shit. Don't worry about the bubble. Just burn through it, you dickheads.
Mm-hmm. That is the correct reaction. Hey, I actually hit him that time.
Shit. I thought I could handle that, but the Hanzo was there and I didn't realize.
Yeah, Hanzo plus Torbjorn lava is bad time.
Yeah.
Well, my shield's gone.
I need this Ana to keep me alive.
Well, she's currently trying to keep me alive, and it's helping. Can't say I'm doing a very good job. Oh, she's dead.
Just got wrecked.
We got sniped with a headshot from who knows where.
Oh, Torbjorn's left click is scary.
Yes.
There we go. Back.
That is how I would describe it too, yeah. I want to let my cat in, but I can't stop. How about when I next die? Which could be now. Great. Yep.
I mean, there's nothing I could do about that.
That wasn't the plan.
The other day, my cat actually successfully broke off the very corner of my door.
I think I can hold this point for a bit, at least until you guys get back. Where's Ana? Found it.
Yeah, we're good.
Ana, kill Ana. Ana, kill him. Oh, she just got charged out of nowhere. Poor bastard.
I have to be very careful because my cat's tail is by one of my chair wheels.
So got some me.
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Help me. They're yesterday.
No, but our Reinhardt is.
I don't know what the hell he was trying to accomplish there.
Patching you up.
Oh god. Watch where you step.
That's why I'm up top.
That should be better.
Oh boy, I screwed up. I made a big mistake. Oh fuck.
That was the Hanzo. That's rude. Oh, Ryan charged into the enemy. This can only end well.
I'm pretty sure Hanzo one-shot body shot me.
Oh no.
I had a Discord on me. Oh, I had a Discord on me, so just a full
Yeah,
charge
Discord will
arrow,
do
I'm pretty
that.
Sure will do that damage.
All right.
I love Discord.
It's powerful. I'll give it that.
It used to be better. That was like years ago though, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Patching you up.
Made a mistake, Diva.
Fixing you up.
I heard a Diva mech, eject, and I was like, oh no, did you lose your mech that fast? I literally
No,
just
them.
healed you.
Nah, it was them. She tried to jump me, but it didn't work out very well.
That's a Genji ult.
I'm just saving my ult to drop on the bloody payload.
Hmm.
In 30 seconds remaining.
They have a sim and right. Cool.
They want to be able to teleport her on and just all get on it at the same time. I didn't want to be stuck on that side of the dragon.
Damn it! It didn't hit me. Oh no! I'm remaking. Oh wow! I got chased down hard.
It all went bad.
I got chased down really hard. Oh,
And now with overtime,
We died really
respawn
quickly.
is so much longer.
Yeah, we died really quickly.
That wasn't the plan.
Correct, Kixo. October 4th is when Overwatch 2 releases.
Filtering in.
And I want to get Platinum Border before then. Ah. Please touch it.
I can't. Yeah, their sim was just melting me.
Mm-hmm.
Do anything. Damn.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Kixo, this is Overwatch 1.
Oh my god, that Genji getting smacked on the head just as he pressed Q. Oh, that's fucking brilliant.
Didn't accidentally mark it as playing Overwatch 2, did I? I don't think YouTube supports that. Ah, it pre-filled it as Overwatch 2 because the title contains Overwatch 2. I see. Yeah. Don't think I can fix that. I think that's automatic. Yeah, it says Overwatch on Twitch, which is good. Besides, even if I had access to Overwatch 2, there'd be literally no one else playing, so... My cat can't decide where to sleep on the bed. Yep, she's figured it out. We did it.
Now traveling to the south.
Seriously, can I get a support? I don't actually want to be playing tank, I want to play a support.
Overwatch 1 is still paid, yes. But if you buy the Watchpoint pack, you get access to Overwatch 1 and you get 2 battle passes for Overwatch 2 and some exclusive skins. If that's your
Together, we are strong.
jam.
Last minute check. Everyone squared away?
Overwatch 2 itself will be free to play, which I have mixed feelings about. There are some that free to play games that worked out really well, like Apex Legends, and some that just don't work out well, like Paladins.
Capture the objective.
Which one Overwatch 2 will be, we won't know. The Watchpoint pack? I don't... Sort of? It's like $25, $30?
Reaper coming up on your left.
It's not the price of a full game.
Well, I've made a mistake.
Did ya?
They have a Reaper.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
Haha, get wrecked, Anna. Oh, they have fire too? That's interesting.
Reaper is full health. Hi, Farah.
He's like pretty much impossible to kill.
Yeah, I said that. I said that on stream earlier.
This is so bad. Mercy, why are you damage boosting Winston?
Because Winston does so little damage that it kind of is necessary.
I mean, when he's nattered, he does a pretty scary amount of damage, so
Yes.
I can understand it. I don't know why I just tried to hook her there, that was a really bad idea. See, the problem with Reaper is even if I'm really far away, he still does a hell of a load of damage to me. Because I've got such a fat ass.
100% agree, Dylan. Use buttons where you can.
That didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. Thank you. Seriously?
Yep, double
They
DPS
both
ult.
fucking solo ulted me? What kind of dumbass is that?
Yep.
Like, the Reaper could have killed me without his ult easily.
Where's the fun in that?
I'm pretty sure I can't, like, you can't out heal Reaper damage.
I will never surrender.
And I'm pretty sure both of us can't out heal the damage that the healing that he gets from his passive, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch, you're fighting around the corner. Oh, I'm really low on health, holy shit.
Why I bubbled you?
I'm asleep. Yeah. Okay, my hook just went through that person, but okay. No, you fucking... Oh, on purple, that's not cool.
Oh, both their tanks followed me.
Well, yeah, that's usually what tanks do.
I think their diva might have timed out or gone AFK.
No. She just got fucked. She probably just gave up as soon as her mech popped.
Is it maybe? It's either that or she was stunned.
I do that occasionally. I just like pop out of the mech and don't do anything because it's safer. Seriously? How did that sleep hit me? Also, that Ana's gonna be so pissed.
And the Pharah's back.
Fuck, I'm just taking so much damage. Really? I had to reload? Oh, god damn it. I hate it when I do that. Fuck off, monkey!
Nice! Everything you have said so far, Dylan, is very true. I agree. He's complaining about web developer things.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Look after yourself out there. I'll get us home safe.
Yeah, I hate it when you hook someone as Roadhog and realize that you don't have any ammo and you're just standing there reloading in front of them.
Yeah. Kickzone, no I cannot because I'm playing Flex and most of the time it's giving me tank. I also am absolute shit at Ana. Let's quickly check. How many hours do I have in Ana? I have 7 hours in Ana compared to 230 in Tracer. I wish I was good at Ana. I am not though.
I can't 1v1 a Mercy that has a diva. What?
Just chill on point and cap it, yeah? Nice. Hi, Farah. Oh, the Mercy's so low. Hi, Farah. I'm low as well. I should have bubbled you before I died. It was, but
Reapers, man.
But I'm not going to hold it because everyone else has died.
Playing tank sucks.
Yes, it does. As does playing support.
Especially if... Well, the thing is I actually feel like I can fight a Reaper as a support. Like, as Ana, I feel like I can actually fight a Reaper.
Yeah.
I might as well just give up. Because I can't kill him.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I'm guessing she's just trying to save the wins.
Yeah, but even nanoed, Zarya doesn't do a lot of damage unless she's actually well charged. Which is really frustrating.
Wait, really?
Interesting
That's an
choice.
interesting choice, Monkey.
Yeah. Pharah's trying to solo me.
Get in there.
Yeah, she fell low enough for the Reaper to hit her.
Oh, brutal.
Welcome to Overwatch, bitch. You're not allowed to ult.
We want ults to be satisfying and to feel like you actually did something.
Here you go, guys.
And then we're going to provide ways for you to get wrecked.
We're gonna give all these really cool, like, fucking match-changing ults, and then we're also gonna give, like, every other character a way to stop them very easily.
Yeah. Or interrupt them. Or block them. Or shield them. Or throw you off a cliff.
Yep.
Or set you on fire.
Just CC you into oblivion, it's
Or
fine.
put you to sleep. Or throw you to the other side of the map.
You guys good over there?
Did I miss anything?
No. I may be missing my life soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, McCree.
There we go. And that is my 2 levels for the day.
Anna Nano boosted me as Baby Diva right at the end.
Play of the game.
I'm going to quickly pee and then we'll play more.
Yeah.
I'm back. Would you like me... Oh, actually... Would you like me to requeue us so that you are not tank next time?
Nah, that's fine. I'll keep playing Flex.
Okay. Well, we're both supports this time.
So it would seem.
Also, defense again.
I will prove myself.
Hello. Try not to get yourselves killed up there.
Attackers incoming.
Alright, that's a bad idea.
A lovely
Match
day
chat.
for field research.
No, I had your stream up because I'm like, oh, I'll have it up on the side, and my ping just went to absolute shit.
Oh, that's
My
unfortunate.
current internet, my current net can't handle having a stream up and a game like this at the same time. It just kills my ping.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Shield holding.
Observe the barrier. Enemy contact.
Oh, we do have.
Oh god, I did a
You
shit.
got purple. There was nothing I could do about it.
I got headshot by the soldier.
Back to the drawing board.
That was my own fault.
Assistance requested.
Fuck off, mate.
Dylan, forget messages. How about passwords?
They have a May that scares me. I haven't seen one of them for a while, actually. So.
Yeah, I've had a couple recently. Not many. I love how Brigida's whip shot doesn't always damage the enemy, especially when they're asleep, so you can just fling them away.
I feel like you gotta hit them at the right point for that.
Mm-hmm. And I seem to do it almost every time.
Like, if they're in the air as they're being slept, it doesn't take effect until they hit the ground. Like, the effect of the being woken up by damage doesn't actually take effect until they hit the ground. I don't understand how it works. At least that's how it was at one point.
Fair enough.
Step right up.
Fucking A.
Oh, see, Bra Moment is now on the enemy team.
Who?
They were on our team last match. I think they were one of the supports.
You expect me to keep track of people's names?
They were our Ana last match.
Oh.
Oh god, I should have put my
Nothing I
shield
can
up.
know about that.
Ready for more.
I should have left when I had the chance.
Yeah.
The payload has reached the chip.
Dylan, I'm not sure if you saw, but we'll be updating Ceph to 103 for OBS 28, and as far as we can tell, the browser crash is fixed from the renderer. And someone also found the...
Shit!
Where's Soldier? Someone also found the flag to just straight up bypass the three restart limit.
Fuck's sake.
Kixo, I don't have Valorant installed because their anti-cheat is very much against privacy and basically spies on you. Even when you don't have the game running, it's running. And you can't turn it off unless you uninstall it. So I'm not tainting my computer with their anti-cheat. I would like to try it, but I also did not really enjoy CSGO, and because it's just CSGO with some like minor character abilities, it doesn't seem like it's for me. Rather just play Overwatch. Oh god, I have regrets.
Back in the fight.
That was weird. Oh, come on, that should have stopped her ult. Oh, good. That's good to know, Dylan. No, there's always a Reinhardt, and a Reinhardt hurts.
That's dead.
Back in the fight.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Yep, I cannot decipher that, Dylan. You are correct in your, Yep. Fair. I had 2 eliminations and 1 objective kill. And 6 deaths. I think that match went poorly for me. Oh, come on. I have 39,990 credits.
Now entering the temple. Prepare your defenses.
Seriously, why do we keep getting defense on everything?
Right? I don't think I've had Temple of Anubis today, but I had it like 3 times yesterday. One of which was a backfill.
Together, we are
That's okay, Dylan. I'm not really typing stuff outside of the game anyway, so I'm not worried.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Because it's roll queue, Kixo.
I
Basically,
think I've got this, old man.
I've queued in as a tank and therefore can only play tanks.
Be sure to stretch before engaging in the ring.
Even though I've chosen flex, so basically whatever role is available for that team, it will pop me into that role. So previously I was a support, Sonic's currently a support.
5, 4, 3.
I have had a couple situations where I ended up being DPS. And in those situations, I haven't done too poorly.
Like, queuing into DPS just sounds near on impossible to me. It's an interesting spot for a Widow.
Curious was queuing as a DPS with priority passes, and queue times were about 6 minutes. Usually about 4 to 6 minutes. It does say it'll be closer to 3, but it's never that good.
No, never.
However, if you... Ooh, our Mercy got wrecked. However, if you queue as flex, sometimes your queue time is a minute and you get DPS. So, not often, but it happens.
Yeah, okay.
I think it really wants me to lose today.
That's just the feeling I get whenever I play this game.
I've had majority wins for the past 2 weeks. It's only been the past 3 days where I've been like, I am losing significantly more than I'm winning. Or like, I'm losing equally. Nice. Well, I'm glad I found you a fun activity, Dylan. Ryan, why would you go there?
Watching us lose.
No, my overlay has WASD and the buttons around it, so that you can see how aggressively I'm button mashing. Who in the back?
Thanks, Mercy.
And Dylan
right
had.
Next to her.
And Dylan had the bright idea of figuring out how secure only showing those keys is. Turns out very secure. I'm gonna requeue us.
It's like 3 matches in a row that have just been stomps one way or another.
Good news, I'm now at 40,015 credits.
Fair enough.
And my endorsement level has bumped to level 4 again. Gonna quickly send this to Curious. who I think might actually be streaming right now. They were when I started. Streaming, okay. No problemo. Neither Curious nor Jats have actually looked in the group chat for a couple days.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really that surprising coming from Jad. She's got a lot going on.
I could technically buy... Oh, that's golden weapons, though. Can I filter out gold weapons? What category do gold weapons go under?
Prepare for battle.
Gold weapons,
basically,
I guess?
Kixo, I own pretty much every skin. Every
You own
loot box
pretty
is
much
duplicates.
everything.
Nah, there are some skins that are event specific where I was not going to spend 3,000 credits.
Yeah.
Because it would cost me like 200,000 to get them all. So I was like, nah.
Together.
Rather not.
Strong.
Finally, I have beaten the champion at arm wrestling.
I heard it was your birthday, old man. So I went.
Why is my
to
frame rate
visit
so
you.
low? Excuse me. Why the lag? There we go. It was the Twitch tab.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
I don't even know how to play Brood. Because they've changed her so much that I just don't know how she works anymore.
I still prefer her day one gameplay.
Rip Anna! Was that because she was strong or just because she was more fluid to play?
She was more fluid to play.
Fair enough.
And that's consistent with each of the heroes that they significantly nerfed after release, where they felt great to
Oh,
play
half their
and
team
then they
left.
got nerfed, rather than the opposite way around where they should have had them slightly below.
I feel like Ana is the only one who has always felt pretty decent, but they made her better by like increasing her clip size, even though they lowered her healing slightly and lowered her damage so you can't two-shot firers with a mercy boost. That made me a bit sad. Mainly because I found it funny.
Dylan, you don't do donations
Reaper.
for that, although that would be fun, maybe for charity, but you do it as channel points. Because I've seen channels where they have like, oh, you know, X amount of channel points to remove a word from my vocabulary. So it's like, oh, you know, you can't use this word, or another one where you can't
Screw
swear.
Oh god, I'd be screwed with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi Sigma! How you doing? Let me just bully you for a little...
Our Ryan is level 37, so I don't expect him to play great. What a waste,
That's why I went
McCree.
out to save him.
There's a Reaper back here. I'm gonna need some help. Oh, I definitely
Okay,
didn't get
how
that
the
kill
hell
on.
How does her heal packs work now?
You can overheal 3. They only heal. They don't add armor on top. And that is basically
It's a slight heal over time.
Slight heal over time.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was a burst like it used to be. Oh, but they can go through walls, which is cool.
Yeah, they basically fly in a weird, like, curve. Kixo, I am playing Flex, which means it will automatically choose whether I play tank or support, depending on what is required for that particular match. Oh, I should have bubbled before I landed. I knew it. Haha, yes!
My kills!
Well, Hanzo's. But we can call them your kills.
Best round 1.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Dylan.
Score.
It's more fun removing a word, because if you've been having a conversation about a particular topic for like the past 20 minutes, you remove that word, or it's a game where you have to, for example, in Phasmophobia, there are certain words that you say to trigger the ghost. Removing those words from the player being able to say them adds some interesting dynamics. Or if someone's playing, you know, competitive Overwatch, remove the word ultimate, or, you know, charge, or, you know, or the name of a hero, so they can't say, hey, there's a Pharah over there.
Hello.
There's a lot you can do with it.
Yeah, but that's when you just say flying bitch. Or at least that's just me, because like I have a bad habit of not calling heroes their actual names when they annoy me.
Yeah.
Specifically.
That's also another thing you have to consider.
Oh wow! I almost died.
It has to be a word that that person would actually say normally, not just a word you think they would say. So you have to be at least like a part of the community to know which words to remove.
Hi Ryan.
Yeah, that tracks, Dylan. It's always that one time that you didn't intend it, but your brain went, not that word, not that word, not that word, that word. No, crap, that's a bad word. Probably not, Kixo. I have so many other things to do tomorrow. Lots of pull requests to test. Potentially merge.
My ping. All over. Cool! I think I'm just lagging so much now. Of course, there's a hog going and a loose. I forgot what map we were on for a moment.
Yeah.
Come here, bitch.
I actually really enjoy Brigitte on this map. Balls.
I'm just not enjoying Reaper. At all.
Yeah, that's fair.
A temporary setback.
At work, I pushed 21 commits yesterday and like another 11 today. It's been a busy week.
Ryan is literally running in by himself. What a dickhead. Nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, don't let that road hog ult you. Or hook you.
We can 1v1 that. We should have been able to 1v1 that.
Should have, yes. But we do not have teammates that are coordinated or know how to play Overwatch, so this is what you get instead. Don't mind me just chilling in this trap. Bye, Lucio!
Fuck off, Reaper.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. But yes, that is...
I have bronze damage.
No worries, Kixo. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night. Yes, Dylan. That is the one downside of generally not swearing, is that most other words don't have the same... What kind of hook was that? Don't have the same intensity. And so when you need that intensity, you kind of have to warn that you're going to... Ooh. Well...
See, if someone like Wiz swears, it's like, oh crap, what the hell's going on? If someone like me swears, it's like, oh, okay, he's breathing.
He had oxygen to spare.
Oh my god, he puts me onto the point!
Nice. You didn't survive though, so there's that.
Round 2, loss.
Helden sterben nicht.
Score 1-1.
Excuse me, game.
Rainer, don't you think it's time you hung it up?
The ball went in the hoop. Where's my thing? There we go.
Are you that delayed?
Hey there.
No, I had to chuck it in a second time, but even then it was a little delayed yet.
Amazing.
Round 3, capture.
No, not really. Kind of sucked.
Sure, but
I
also
didn't get the gratification that I wanted. It was delayed and therefore unacceptable.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Get in there.
Oh, I got Discord on something that's dead already, apparently. Oh, I got Discord on Mercy.
There we go, Mercy's down. Thanks for the Discord. We're gonna kill the...
Oh god. Come here, Hog. Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. No, you're not getting away. Come here. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll hunt you down. I don't care if I'm a Zen.
Let's get you back in the fight.
That word does suit that situation, Dylan, yes.
I got Discord on Mercy. Well, not anymore, but still.
She hid behind, Moira.
Yeah, she ran to the side.
There we go, she's dead now. She got the res off, but she's dead.
I was trying to sneak left.
Got the Junkrat. Reaper really wants me.
That was really stupid to drop your shield there.
This is not your time. I'm taking
Ha!
You seem to be trapped there.
I was.
Ready for battle.
Oh, I think they have a monkey. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I've got a Winston.
So I had to back out, so you're not gonna get many of this from me. Monkey's discorded. Kill the monkey, kill the monkey, kill the monkey.
I don't know where the monkey is.
I'm on the monkey.
Riptire.
Monkey's on me. I panicked.
Oh!
Oh. Oh, they have a Moira. I've only just noticed that, and now this game is unfun.
The Moira was the one that died at the very start of the round.
I didn't realize. I haven't seen her.
Yeah, because she
And I don't
keeps
really
getting
like it.
killed.
Well, that's good, because I know that she can be a pain in my ass. Also known as any character that heals themselves when doing damage is a pain in my ass.
Yes.
That was...
I am operating at peak performance levels.
Dylan, is that due to the people you've been interacting with online, or just a general thing?
Get in there.
I didn't realize half their team was able to escape my ult, which is rude.
And yet Tracer can't.
Yes, right?
That's one thing I have never
Oh my
understood.
god.
Like, Moira and Reaper could do their little fadey thing, but they're still there. Tracer literally goes back in time. Oh no, you can't escape that. I guess it is like a black hole, so that kind of does warp time, but it's still stupid.
Yes. I don't know if it counts as a black hole.
I mean, that's what it's based on, so... I can see... I just don't understand where their logic is. If one movement ability can let you escape, how come another one cannot? There is no consistency. And to be honest, that's all that bugs me.
Graviton Surge. Zarya launches a gravity bomb. I guess if the gravity is strong enough, there would be a time dilation effect. But that would also rip you to shreds.
But that would also, like, I was gonna say, that would also, like, destroy the world if it was that strong.
And so kill you 10 times over.
So I think rewinding, like, literally rewinding time should trump turning into smoke.
Yes. Hey Tim, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. The graphics card is doing well.
I kind of want to get DPS so I can play Tracer. It won't go well, but...
Curious just saw my message.
Welcome to Hollywood. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Hey, I got tank again and you got support again.
Apparently.
That's pretty funny. It's like it knows. I mean, I would like support as well, but... Hey, we got attack this time.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Together, we are strong.
Dylan, how dare.
You let me worry about what your father needs to know.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I think I might make this my last game.
That's fair.
Tired.
I've been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes at this stage.
Just like in training.
And after this match, it'll be about 2.5 levels, so that tracks.
Yeah, that's alright. I mean, you got the 2 levels that you need, so...
Yeah, it would be nice to be slightly ahead so that I don't have to kind of stress about it.
You are slightly ahead. Also, your mic is slightly robotic.
That's not good.
I don't know whether that's... I don't know whether that was a... It's gone now. But I don't know whether that was a my end thing or a your end thing.
Might have just been the game loading the map.
Maybe. If so, it takes a while.
Ah, no, okay, so it was my internet apparently. Stream dipped it again.
No, okay.
I want to say that's the third time this stream. And if it affected my voice chat as well, it's not limited to Twitch. Or, sorry, limited to Restream.
There we go.
Oh, that Hanzo! That sneaky Hanzo! Yep, sneaky Hanzo continues sniping people from the side. That's alright, bitrate will recover soon. And then, starting next week, I might start using OBS nightlies for my streams. Get some new features in.
Oh, that guy is so low. Stupid Sig.
Get out of there, you're not gonna survive it. There's too much.
I'm an idiot. I'll just run into people. I don't care. God, Mercy is so hard to hit when she's ulting.
Yes. You basically can't hit her when she's ulting. It's intentional.
And she regens health really quickly. She's practically unkillable. It's not cool.
Yes, Tim, you have to find your fun somehow. Hey, it's Failmup again. Failmup
look
again.
at that kill feed.
Yeah, nice. That's alright, we both died at the end there anyway.
Yeah, no, that hog just came around. Oh my god, Valfaro just got taken out of the air with a rock thrown by Sigma. That was actually really cool to watch.
Some people are very good at their abilities, and then I play Brigitte, and I can't hit a whip shot on a person that's like a meter away from me.
I mean, yeah, I play Ana and I can't, like, heal people sometimes because my aim's that bad. It's like, oh, okay, I have like 120 hours in her. Why?
You've got to have more than 120 in Ana at this stage.
No, it's only about all I've got. My hours are long. like I've got them relatively balanced. I've got several heroes above 60 hours, 50 hours or something, which there's a hog up top of the saloon.
Yeah, I heard him somewhere.
He's on top of the saloon. At least he was. I can't stop that. He's right behind us.
Now. Careful, don't let him. Oh, nice.
I can bully him though. You might want to back out, it's only us two.
Yeah, I know. As long as you're healing me, we're fine.
Am I live? No, we're not, but anyway.
We're fine.
Oh, I killed that Moira. Ow! Bad mistake, Mercy!
Hey Elf, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've actually been playing this every day for about 3 hours
you're
for the
kidding
past
me.
2 weeks.
Fucking Storm Arrow! That's some bullshit.
Apparently there was some sort of threshold I had to hit to actually enjoy it for hours at a time again. So, here I am.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, saying it like that, it's almost like you have Stockholm for the game.
No, there was a point where I just was not enjoying it, whether I was playing it solo or with friends. Like, it was easier to play with friends.
That hog is so low! Good.
I solved the problem. But after playing it, like, a couple hours a day, I'm really enjoying it again. I've had some, like, really great nights playing in the past couple weeks.
Monkey, kill the Mercy, you dickhead! Fine, I'll kill the Mercy.
Not after she's altered like that.
Never mind.
Elf,
We went
yeah,
in there to kill things
I'm
and
good.
literally nothing happened.
Yes. I'm good. I'm busy as hell. I'm sort of enjoying my day job at the moment. Like, in general, I haven't hated it. It's just been a bit boring because there hasn't been a lot to do, but I actually came up with a couple of new tasks for myself and started feeling productive again, which is nice. Yes, Dylan. What version of OBS do you currently have installed at this moment as your main OBS install? Is it by any chance 27.2 or is it 27.1 because of the browser? Maybe 27.0 because you just don't update it. Nice. Do you actually use it, or are you primarily using 27.1 for actual real stuff?
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. I still don't know why the crashes happen, and I don't know why they don't happen in Ceph 103. At least they don't happen in my testing.
No one can hide from my sight. Rocket barrage incoming.
Hey, I got the Moira. Yeah, that's fair. You would have to. He just followed me with his ult. That's amazing. So, please. Uh-oh. Oh no, I know how to reproduce it. I just don't know what causes it. We have a repro step from a user who has their own alerts, like custom alerts. And just the page itself, oh shit. Just the page itself being refreshed causes the crash. I did reproduce the crash originally before we even released 27.2, where I'd see my docs flash white, and I couldn't reproduce it consistently, and I haven't seen it happen since. So for some reason, my scene collection and docs are fine. Nice! That's a way to end it. But Dylan, if you didn't see the flag, you can launch OBS/Ceph with a flag that will let the crashes keep happening rather than the renderer disabling itself after the third attempt.
Man, I'll have fun.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for playing. I might do one more. Where are we? Halfway. I think we can do one more. Yeah, we only learned about it the other day. Renderer? Because someone was looking into the code path where it logs how many times it happens.
Traveling to Havana. Prepare your defenses.
I want to say Jim found it.
Select your hero.
No, someone found it because someone was complaining that, hey, you know, can we at least raise the number of crashes? And we were like, no, that's not something OBS controls. It's actually a crash in Ceph. And then we looked, and hey, there's a flag. I'm having trouble finding the message at the moment. Oh, this is a Chromium limitation. Disable GPU process crash limit. Rich found it. There you go. I understand why it has a crash limit. I'm almost thinking that maybe OBS should just pass that flag by default.
Stop the payload.
Also, look, defense. I know I played Havana yesterday. I don't remember if I played Havana today. Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? I think I played Havana on attack today. Yes, correct. And by the looks of it, Ceph 103 fixes it. After this match, I'm going to end stream and start packaging the zips of Ceph 103 so that we can upload them to Fastly and start having nightlies with it. And you could test it with that if you want.
Ready for more.
Because we don't know why it's automatically fixed in 103, we can't verify that it won't happen again. Or that it might not still happen for some people in certain configurations and certain setups. But at least the most common causes for it seem to be gone, which is good. I mean, if you want to build it yourself, the Ceph builds are on the Google Drive that PKV makes for every Ceph build. Get those zipped up today, hopefully uploaded overnight, and there should be nightlies with it tomorrow. Because we want to get all the depths ready to go. That's fair. You're still on this weird US time zone mix, right? Where you wake up super late. Ah. Well, non-standard. Yeah, yours isn't really US. It's more of a European time zone.
This
Yeah.
one needs a few adjustments.
Like middle of nowhere.
Also, they didn't use that opportunity to actually push the payload any. So that's funny. My eyes are reaching the point where they need a break.
Taking damage. Du mår bättre snart. How much?
You don't need supports. Yep, and that's what they can do while Bastion. They could also contribute to pushing the payload. You know, the aim of the game.
No one can hide
Let me patch
from
that
my
up.
sight.
People really like to overextend too. Just straight up. Oh, that was unlucky. Can't help you.
Du mår bättre snart.
Remember how I said I'm shit at whip shot? There's a perfect example.
Bättre så.
60 seconds remaining.
Ah. I look away to Discord for 1 second.
Practice makes perfect.
Well, there you
Not
go.
to mention some bumps
Maybe you
and
should
bruises.
move to Western Australia. Then your sleep schedule will shift even further. Live in the middle of nowhere. Like Sonic used to.
I've been working on that. Rally to me!
10 seconds remaining.
Hey! Oh, I got out healed right at the end there. Unlucky.
Play of the game.
Hey! Understandable, Dylan. Alright, when you visiting then? To see if your time zone shifts along with your visit. Or if it's static. Yeah, am I right? I really doesn't want to focus right now. Alright. Well, that's not a bad amount of levels for today. I don't have any streams planned. I don't have anything cool planned. I've got a cat asleep on my bed. Speaking of music that hypes you up. Also, Game Bar keeps shutting down. That's not the right dock. Yeah, that's understandable. I totally get that. It's a tricky year for visiting. As I mentioned earlier, I did originally plan on going to the US in 2020. Then I was like, okay, I'll delay it 2021, maybe 2022. This year I kind of went, nah. With foot and mouth, monkeypox, COVID, maybe 2023. But even then, that's pushing it. And that sucks. Because I probably wouldn't even visit the US for more than 2 weeks. Because last time I visited friends, I determined that 2 weeks is hitting my limit. So I wouldn't even be able to go, hey, I'm going to save some money and stay longer. Because, one, everyone has a day job, so it's not like they can just ditch that for however long I decide to stay. And two, I probably won't be able to stay for 2 weeks or more anyway, because it's too much social, you know? Yeah. Basically, I want to visit every maybe 3 years. And that was the plan. 2017 and then 2020. Didn't work out. I really should have just visited friends after TwitchCon. I wouldn't have had the energy for it, but it would have been great. Anyway, as I said, I don't have any streams planned. Might stream over the weekend. Probably won't. Usually when I promise a stream, I then end up not streaming. I'm going to try and get my phone camera working. Basically, let's see if I can show this. Firstly, let's close Overwatch. Let's open terminal. Fair. But that was also a week, right? Because you guys arrived like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then left Monday-ish. But yes, TwitchCon conventions in general are an edge case, even more so if you're running a booth, because you're constantly meeting people, you're constantly talking to people, you're constantly reintroducing yourself. Okay, no devices. Hold on. Right, I unplugged my phone to... Oh. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it tells me device unauthorized. And because I can't see the screen, I can't unlock it. Yeah, see, this one has an empty folder. And even worse, I can't type in a pin because I can't see the screen. I don't know what screen it's currently on. At least now it's actually showing the phone. Previously it was only showing the CD drive thing. Yeah, exactly. And that's, you know, a decision you end up making depending on the friend, depending on what their schedule is like. Yes, it's a Huawei P30. Basically, I dropped it twice. The first one made the corners more sensitive. The second drop cracked the screen, disabled the touchscreen, and then throughout the day, the screen went completely blue and then completely black. So it is now... Yes. But I got a new phone to replace it. It looks like this. Unlock it first. Here's the thing, right? All right, you know what? Let's do this. Let me quickly change to chatting. Phone debugging? Sure, let's title it that. Let me switch to display capture. So I don't have to have mouse cursor as the primary thing you're looking at. And where did I put... I've got this dock. Got this keyboard. And this HDMI capture card. And here's the issue. It shows a black screen because of the security aspect of the pin screen. All right, so I'm going to hook up keyboard and mouse and a display. The display being a rip-off Camlink because I'm a cheap ass. Really what I want to get is a... what's it called? A Camlink Pro? Like, internal one that has like four inputs. What am I trying to open here? Camera. Yes. I think that's the can't. Hold on. Yes, it is. Okay, so you can see that when I plug a display in, it does immediately detect something coming from the phone. If I hit the power button on the phone, normally the lock screen would show up. And I'd be able to, from here, see that I need to swipe up and unlock the phone. Just typed in my PIN. Nothing happened. Yes, I did see that. And so I'm stuck here. For this purpose, I actually enabled face detection so that it could just detect my face instead of me having to attempt to type in a PIN. And I think the reason it won't let me do anything here is because it's actually trying to display the ADB thing. No, because I don't have a USB hub on it. And because I don't have a USB cable that's... I don't have... My keyboard's plugged into that port. Right, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I need a USB extension cable for this. This one will do. USB extension? No. Need it on the other end. The USB-C end will go on this side. Cables everywhere is an understatement of my bedroom. Like, here's my adapter box. Here is cable box number 1. And I have them grouped. My brain was just like, how was I expecting to get these to go together? Question becomes whether the USB hub gets understood by the phone. The hub does. It gets power. And Tim, that's only my first container of cables. This USB-C cable is not working with this. Hold on. Had a second one. Cable number 2. No, nothing. So the USB cable that extension that it doesn't like? That should be long enough. Just not working over USB-C. Hi again, Feats. I'm kind of stumped. I don't think I have a C to C cable. I mean a Type A to Type A. Let me check my other box. I got nothing. Yeah, there goes that idea. I don't have a Type-C dock that has more than one USB port. Okay, different idea. What if I convert the Type A back to a Type C? Type C to a Type A. I own a Type A to Type A somewhere, but I haven't seen it in like 3 years. Because generally not needed. I do own this Microsoft Continuum dock. However, it does not work with that phone. It just does not deliver enough power over the USB-C port to the phone for the phone to be happy. I've tried. Let's YOLO it and give it a 65-watt charger. See what happens. Have the Type-C to Type-C that it came with, though. Actually, I might. Yes, I do. Okay. Maybe this will work. This is what experimenting with me is like. Most of the bits I need. One bit I don't. Or everything works individually. But I put it all together and it immediately malfunctions. Or doesn't work at all. I don't think this will actually help me. Still need to hook it up to a USB-C. No. For me, it almost never works the way you would hope. Or anywhere close. But you put in a lot of effort. And you end up with all sorts of adapters and plugs. So the Continuum dock is straight up either ignoring the phone that's plugged in or ignoring the power, the 65-watt power brick. Yeah, but it was ignoring the power brick. Yeah. White light, that's a good sign. Where did... I'm not getting any video out, though. I still haven't confirmed whether USB debugging will work with this. All right, it's all connected. All right, we're going to quickly test this differently first. Do 2 tests. I have not. I will do that momentarily. What I'm first going to do is I'm going to hook up this Windows phone to make sure that the dock still works as it's supposed to. While that phone launches, possible that phone had turned off. All right, I've triggered a restart of the Huawei phone. Really need to buy is a dock that has more than one USB port. Still got no video out. Let's test the Windows phone at least. Yeah, so Continuum does work with this dock, as does the keyboard. So ain't that neat? I'll just move Continuum over here. Your Outlook account settings are out of date. Yes. So that works. Now, does Android in general work with this dock? Because I don't think it does. It works with other USB-C docks, but I don't think this one actually supports the standard the way it's supposed to. Because it's plugged in, it's charging. But there's no video and no keyboard and mouse. So I don't think this idea will work anyway. And my cat is trying to jump on the desk. My cat is now on my desk, and there is no more space for me to do anything, and nothing I have tried so far works. I'm probably going to give up at this stage for now. Jesse, hey. Oh. Like, she's literally just plonked down where the mouse is and the dock. And she had trouble sitting down. So I'm going to end stream there for tonight. I'm probably going to pick up some of this tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out with me. Hope all of you enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you another time. Good night. That's the one. Now I have a bunch of adapters and cables everywhere. How am I supposed to sleep in these conditions?